Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be having a look at all the Warhammer products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. It's a good week if you're a fan of Necromunda, and also there's going to be a few Warhammer 40,000 models coming back as made-to-order models. So let's get started and we'll run through everything that's going to be available to pre-order this coming Saturday, beginning with Ruins of Jardlan, the Aranthian Succession, the book for Necromunda. This is the concluding volume of the Aranthian Succession, and it's got 45 pages of background lore. You're also going to get part 3 of the Succession campaign, and this is called The Fall of Helmore. In this campaign, gangs are going to battle for the control of some key waypoints throughout the Ash Wastes to ambush the fleeing Helmore or aid her escape. There's also going to be some additional rules for Van Saar Enforcers and Ironhead Squat Prospectors, and those are going to include some new vehicles for each of the gangs. The book's going to be published as a hardback, but you can also pick it up as an EPUB. Talking vehicles for the Ash Wastes, the Van Saar Ash Waste Arachni-rig is going to be available to pre-order as well. It's going to come with a selection of weapons, including plasma guns and harpoon launchers as well. It's going to be pretty fast, so expect some high-speed antics with this, and it's going to come with some jump boosters too. There's a couple of different ways to put this together, and with those weapon options, you're going to be able to customize it and fit it in with your gang exactly how you want it. There's more for the Van Saar gang as they get the Gang Tactics card pack and the Vehicle Gang Tactics pack. The Warhammer community article tells us that the Gang Tactics pack is a reprint of the second Van Saar Tactics card pack. It's going to give you 26 cards with additional tactics and abilities, and you'll also get those blank cards so you can fill them out and record the statistics for yourself. The Vehicle Tactics pack is a bit different because this is going to feature 26 new cards, and you're going to get some of those blank cards in there as well, but they're included in the 26, and so you can utilise different vehicles for use in the Underhive, but also out in the Ash Wastes. I really like having these card packs. I've got the core Gang Tactics cards and also the Open Hive War card pack, and I think they really do add to the game. So if you do play Van Saar, I think it's a nice opportunity to pick up these cards if you can get them. Next up is a transfer sheet. This is quite interesting. This is the Underhive Graffiti transfer sheet. Now this is really cool. If you like to build your own terrain, or even if you've got the plastic kits put together, adding things like this really bring it to life and just give it all these little details so it almost looks like it's lived in, it looks like it's been vandalised, and yeah, it really brings it to life. So this is a really cool addition. Altogether there's going to be 292 of these water slide transfers. The hazard stripes, things like that are really helpful, and they're certainly going to come in handy. And then you've got icons for each of the house gangs. You've got enforcer tags, industrial signage, sector codes, slogans, arrows, hazard warnings, voltage symbols, and many other things as well to add to your terrain. So this is a really nice transfer sheet. We'll be keen to see how much this is, and if you tune in tomorrow, I'll be going through all the prices as they're confirmed for the UK and the EU, and then working out the other regions too based on those. So look out for that coming tomorrow. We're still with Necromunda as we look at Mind-Locked Weird and Cephalopod Spectres. Now these are going to be cast in Forge World Resin, so I won't get a price confirmed for these tomorrow. We'll have to wait until they go on the Forge World website on Saturday until we do get the price. But some really nice looking models here. I think these are going to be really cool to paint up and have on the table, and you're going to get this set of 4 miniatures that you can see here. Then you've got this set here, another Forge World resin kit. These are the Van Saar Ash Waste upgrades. And it did say in the previous article that they don't do anything as far as points or abilities are concerned. It won't add anything there, but it'll certainly make them look cool, and they definitely look like they fit in and are dressed appropriately out in the Ash Waste. Altogether, there's going to be 30 components that you can see here. So you've got backpacks, heads and flasks, and then some little daggers as well. Nice little set, great to customise your gang, especially for games like Necromunda, and that's going to be available from Forge World, so again, prices for those will be on Saturday. Okay, now we're on to Warhammer 40,000 with some made-to-order models, and we're looking at some from the Space Wolves here, and these are going to be available for a limited time. It says from 10 AM on Saturday the 21st of October until 8 AM on Monday the 30th of October, and then again they can take up to 180 days to arrive. So if you do order any of these made to order models, then expect them to come in 6 months, which could be a long time, could be quicker, but there's no guarantee, so they don't say exactly when you're going to get them, just within that time. Some really cool models here. Lucas the Trickster, I really like that model. I've got that in my collection. I don't have the Rune Priest in Terminator armour though, and I don't have the Grey Hunter with Wolf Standard either. And there would have been a time where I might have been tempted to pick these up, but they're not going to do it for me this time. But I think it's good when these made-to-order models do pop up, because if you are looking to build a collection and you want to get some of the older sculpts, then it's a great chance to do it. But a lot of them are still available on eBay in different places if you shop around anyway. But, you know, at least you're guaranteed to get it, although you do have to wait up to 6 months. All of these Space Wolves models are going to be resin, so these are like the fine cast models. But to be fair, I didn't have any problem with Lucas the Trickster, so I can certainly recommend it. A really cool model. These ones, however, are a bit of a mix. You've got the Grey Knight's brother Captain Stern, he's going to be in resin, but the Deathwatch Captain Artemis is in plastic, and then you've got the Inquisitorial Warrior Acolyte in metal. So you've got a few different choices there. And then here you've got some more. You've got 2 pairs of resin servitors, and you've got the servitor with plasma cannon and servitors with multi-melter. Now we're on to a quick model from Warhammer Horus Heresy. This is another Forge World resin model. So again, won't get the price for this one until Saturday when it goes on their website. But this is the Traitor Champion Consul. This guy's wearing the Mark III Artificer armour. He's got a Paragon Blade and a Volkite Serpenter, and he's got a choice of 2 heads, 1 helmed or 1 bear. And the article tells us he can be used by any of the Traitor Legions as a close combat character killer. Okay, let's take a browse around the Black Library, starting with The End and the Death, Volume 2 by Dan Abnett. This is going to be released as a hardback, ebook and MP3 version, but there's also a special limited edition. This is the special edition with 2,500 copies with full colour art pages, leather effect cover, ribbon bookmark and author's signature. So there you go, if you want something a bit more collectible, you've got that option too. Next up is the Word Bearers, the Omnibus by Anthony Reynolds, and this one is going to be available as an ebook and a paperback. Next up is Dead Men Walking. This is an Imperial Guard audiobook by Steve Lyons, and it's only available as the audiobook here. Next is the Forges of Mars by Graham McNeil. This is going to be available as paperback and ebook as French version. And then you've got Catachan Devil by Justin Woolley, also available as paperback and ebook in French. Kazakin, written by Eduardo Albert, is going to be released as an ebook and paperback, and this will be the German version. Then, if you're still signed up to Warhammer Plus, you've got a battle report where you can see the Stormcast Eternals taking on the Disciples of Tzeentch, and then you've got Lawmasters looking at the Eldari Aspect Warriors and their origins. Good timing for Kill Team, maybe? And talking of Kill Team, you may have seen the Warhammer preview online where I condensed everything from that online preview down into a 10-minute video. And I've still got the Kill Team one to do. We'll talk about that later tomorrow, I imagine. And also look out for that video where I go through all the prices. A massive thank you to all my sponsors and supporters for helping me keep going with these daily videos, and a big thanks to you for clicking on their links. It really helps them and me here on the channel too. And you can save up to 20% on the hobby products, so it's great for everyone. Week ahead's looking really busy as I'll be painting some proper dwarves. I'll also be painting up Donald Trump as a masked bank robber. Look out for that later tonight. And then tomorrow I'll be showing you how to play Project Reza. Can't wait for that one. And then we've got Moonstone. More content this week with unboxings and battle reports. And then some unboxings with Warlord Games as we develop the bolt action armies. But there we go, fun week ahead. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and now you can get prepared and know exactly what's coming to pre-order on Saturday. I'd love to know what you think, so let me know if anything here has jumped out, caught your attention. Will you be picking anything up and adding it to the collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you did like the video, it'd be great if you hit the like button, subscribe as well so you can keep up to date with all the news about Warhammer and loads of different games too. And I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.